Boy, the big Aksuchia, ooh, cheer. And I am coming to you today about a Dragon Ball Super Trunks arc review. This is just me covering the whole arc as a whole. I don't want to just talk about one part of it. I think all of it was, I like to encompass this. I'd rather not go episode for episode. I think there's too many people out there doing that, so I don't feel any need to do so. But what I will talk to you today about is the arc itself. I would say, to me, this was the best arc in Dragon Ball Super. That is compared to all of the ones that we're seeing so far. You know, like the resurrection of F, the what was it? Battle of Gods, the Universal Tournament between 6 and 7. Out of all three of those, and the Trunks are obviously, I would say Trunks, the Future arc was the best. Why do I feel that way? Is because I look at like Dragon Ball Z in a whole. Anything that seems to evolve Trunks just seems to be awesome. I look at the fact of Dragon Ball Z when we had Trunks versus coming from the future with the Android saga. That is literally my favorite storyline, period, from start to finish, from when he comes back from Namek all the way until Gohan defeats Cell. All of it is literally my favorite part of Dragon Ball Z. I think I had the most fun with it. And from that, we got Mr. Satan, aka Hercule. That is one of my favorite characters. So, all in all, the best arc of Dragon Ball Z, in my opinion, is the Android / Cell arc. Okay, that's where we get Super Saiyan 2. That's where we get, Gohan having his magnum opus moment. I don't think any moment, to me, was any better than that moment. From that even stems, the BoJack movie. And, some people say it's not canon. I think it is. It kind of lines up perfectly, so I consider it canon. Coming back from the future, you see now Trunks and Zamasu, Goku Black, the whole conversation. And just Zamasu, let's just refer to him as Zamasu, since we know that ultimately that's who he is. Spoiler, I'm sorry if you haven't watched it, but you decided to watch this video. That was your fault. But Zamasu being the idea that he wants to be God overall. The fact that he was legitimately racist to mortals. He did not like mortals. He discriminated against them. He didn't think that they should have the powers that they do to defy the gods. He took his holy stature, let's just put the quotes around that, as a means that he was better than mortals. And it sounds like, stuff, as an African American, I'm going to have to go there because of this conversation. I can understand how it feels to be racially, said that this is what you are based upon your race. I know what it's like to have people look at me and think that I cannot achieve certain levels of success strictly because I'm African American, or, they're surprised you can read because you're African American. They're surprised that you can, do anything like mathematical because you're African American, and the stereotypes of African Americans that we're all gangster drug dealers sometimes, and those are stereotypes, And Zamasu had his own stereotypes when you think about it, because he looked at humans and mortals as barbarians and brute men who sit around and kill each other all day. He had his own prejudice. And what I'm taking from this whole arc is, prejudice breeds hate. And hate in and of itself can destroy anything, okay? And notice that at some point, no matter what they did, even if they band together as one people, that hate could not be destroyed by anything of human hands. You know, it had to be something bigger than even love to come along and destroy it. And, you know, me as a Christian, I can see how, you know, you're talking about like Jesus coming back and, you know, Jesus being the ultimate authority, and he's going to wipe away all, you know, manners of hate, and that may not have been what Akira Toriyama was going for, but, you know, that's what I got for it, you know, that it takes God to ultimately come along and destroy all manners of hate, and love will ultimately conquer, and from a Christian point of view, that would be through Jesus Christ our Lord. But, you know, that idea is so true, though, you know, and you saw it when you saw Zamasu take over the sky, you know. Here he is, and he kills off everything, you know, and you see his hate starting, and notice the color choices that they used for Zamasu when he went out into the universe. It was red. It was that evil color red, and he had that smile, and it didn't even affect the past. It affected the future. It affected everything, because racism doesn't just, and hate doesn't just destroy one thing. It destroys everything, you know. So, and what I took from it was, you know, you have to look for ways to be not hateful and letting go of your hate and your thing. And I noticed that, you know, Zamasu, I hope I said his name right, he even called it his sin. He called Zamasu his sin. And I often wonder why, after watching that, I have to ask that question. Why did he refer to him as his sin? You know, I understood why he regretted it, but why did he refer to Zamasu as his sin when the time ring was created? Then I also have to wonder, you know, when you see Trunks going back in time, he sees Gohan, and Gohan is sweating. I don't know if he was training with Piccolo or if he was just flying there so fast and he can't keep up with the speed anymore, I'm guessing. But he looked very much in shape. I think that's the best shape he looked like in ever. And notice that he did not have on his glasses. So that may be a good indication of what's to come, especially with what we know the next episode is coming with Hit and Goku's death. Because it says die, a hit being put out on Goku. So we know Hit is coming for Goku. And obviously it's going to be for the all-universe tournament, because what other reason would they want to kill Goku? Then we have, you know, all of those things that one more thing I want to bring up, and like I said, I don't like to really edit my videos, so what you see is what you get. One more thing that I want to bring up, and you tell me what you think down in the comment section. Was it me, or did it seem as if, like, Beerus was proud of them? And then number two, did it seem like to me that, to you and me, because I looked at it like when Beerus tells them, you know, you can't keep relying on the gods to fix your issue. Did it seem like to you and me that he not only was proud of them, but he also wanted them to learn to fend for themselves and not come to them knowing that they could fix it? You know, did he feel that they were becoming complacent with their doing? And I mean, ask yourself that question. Like, do you ever find yourself like using even God as an excuse for not getting things done, you know, or not wanting to fix your situation because of it? I mean, it just seems like to me that was a hidden message in there. And just thinking it over. Nonetheless, that's all I wanted to talk about from this review. I thank you for coming to my channel. Please tell me how you like the Trunks arc. and the new Android art too. Just tell me which one was your favorite between the two, between Dragon Ball Z's future art and Dragon Ball Super's future art. Which one was your favorite? Comment below. Please comment, rate, subscribe, share with your friends, all that good stuff. Yep. Have a great day.